Company. Welcome back. This is Priest.
It's your boy H.
And you know it's Truck.
And this is Three's Company.
No player. Read my lips. You ain't no player.
You don't know nothing about being a player. Better than had your ass pussy whipped for about 30 years.
30 of them.
Nobody got me pussy whipped.
Pussy whipped.
Whipped pussy.
He said, whip shit. This shit should be called Cold. Cold. It's getting cold as shit out. Gang. Gang. I don't want that. I was drinking too much last time. About to bring them old dancers back, man. I saw somebody doing this joint. Right there. Extra long intro, we was goofing. Welcome. Company is the gang, the usual suspects. Three of a kind.
Ooh, I like that.
It's us. Yo, when I say it's us, y'all gotta say three suspects.
I'm not doing that shit, man.
Another episode 42, we back. Y'all heard the intro, R.I.P. to Pop.
Dang, bang, bang, bang.
Mr.
I know
Bang
him and
Bang.
Bernie make up there. Goof.
Yeah.
Going through it.
What's up, nigga?
Kick it.
Well, how y'all doing today?
I'm cool. I just,
Priest, let's do something different. 1 through 10, how you feeling? Because everybody say cool. I think that's the usual. 1 through 10.
I'm gonna give myself an 8. I did just come back
Alright.
from a weekend vacation, but I'm gonna give myself an 8 because I'm tired.
All right, 8 ball. My man, H.
I'm a 6.5.
All right, that's good. You over there.
You over the hump?
You over the hump. Long as you over that 5.
6.5, bro. I was out last night. Had too much fun.
Not doing shit.
Yeah. How about you, bro?
I'll give myself a 8. 8 is good. Yeah, we gonna do I like the rate system better because I think when you tell people I'm alright, that just means don't ask me no more shit.
Listen, if I'm dragging, pick me up.
Is you an 8 alright or a 4 alright? If you a 4 alright, after the episode we can talk about it. Like if you an 8 alright, I'm cool with you, alright?
Gotta talk like, yo,
Yeah.
what's going on at home, man?
Right. When people tell you like, oh, you ask somebody like, yo, you alright? And they be like, well, no, I'm not alright. I'm actually fucked up. Like, you're like, alright, well, I was just asking, yeah. I ain't even got enough time for your problems.
Right. That's when you hit them with the right.
We all going through that shit, bro. That's what we just say. Yeah. Join the club.
We all fucked up. Be like, no, my lights got cut off and shit. Like, yeah.
Well, I'm actually not doing alright.
Yeah, we all fucked up. That's the only thing you can say. Like,
That's how you get them to walk off. Yeah, we all
my
fucked
dog
up, nigga.
stopped eating food. And
Or you hit them with, yeah, I understand. I do the same shit.
My shit.
I got something to ask y'all before we get started. Did y'all know it's a song called Philadelphia Freedom?
Nah.
I don't feel bad then. I went out to New York, like upstate New York, and they went crazy over this song. Like
It's something new?
Philadelphia Freedom.
It's something new?
No.
Oh.
I'm
I
like,
thought
they
that-
was like, and you're from Philadelphia? I said, yeah, I never hear that song. It's like,
I never even seen the fucking,
Philadelphia Freedom. And they went off like, yeah. Like, I was like,
I never seen the movie Philadelphia.
I know.
I didn't even know it was a movie.
You ain't know that? It's a movie with Denzel and Tom Hanks called Philadelphia.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I did hear about that, but I never seen
They
it.
filmed that shit down our old way,
How
too.
old was it?
No, before our time, but it's still a movie, Philadelphia.
I was like, oh shit, they really going on. They was like, you never heard this, never.
Now, after this shit, we gotta listen to it.
Yeah,
I thought when she said that, I thought you talk about that. Everybody clap your hands for the Sixers song and shit.
No,
Yeah.
I said the closest I
Philadelphia.
got to hearing a Philadelphia song, I guess, is like Fly Eagles Fly. Like, that's not even no fucking song. Like,
No, I'm gonna tell you the closest thing you got to a Philly song. Ooh, now clap for me, mommy. Hey.
True, that is like,
You play that shit about some Philly dude, you be like,
ooh.
that tu quieres mujeres y
And that's my baby mama.
That's the only time niggas
That ain't
claiming
never
kids.
get old. They ain't never get no. Yo, that's why we listen to After.
Facts. But let's get into it today. You know what I mean? Well, we coming off the week with Pops. John Witherspoon, his real name, also known as Pops to the black community and everybody, for real. He passed away, I believe Tuesday it was. And we just trying to remember him. You heard the clip before. We remember him in loving memory. I can think of any clips y'all had. I know H said that was his favorite clip. That was my favorite. We was debating what was gonna be the intro. He's like, "No, you got to go with that whips pussy."
It was that one or the one he was in the.
And when he was in the kitchen.
The first Friday, yeah, he was in the kitchen.
Why every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen?
Fucking them grapes up. He's like, I was like, damn.
And the other joint when he was trying to get in the bathroom while at that gas station.
Oh yeah, he's like,
get the
please.
fuck out of my way. He was like, I mean, you don't want to go in there right away. He's like, come on. He's like, I mean, I really had something. He's like, get the fuck out of my way.
I didn't notice to at the now that he's gone, and they say you give people their flowers when they gone and you shouldn't, but he played an intricate role in all those Fridays movies and his roles in Wayne's Brothers and even the Boondocks. You can't forget about when I mentioned him in the Boondocks and shit like that.
He basically played himself in Boondocks.
Yeah. Well, he did. Even in Pops, he played the same person. He had one character, but that shit was necessary. Yeah.
I thought that nigga was related to the Isley brothers.
I thought he was too, yeah.
He was like to be one of them, right?
He always look old. I don't know one young joint he played. I think he started I guess
he started older. I think his I remember seeing him in the earliest role I seen him was in Boomerang, and he was older then. Yeah. But then you look back, you see him in Martin. I remember he was on the Martin episode for Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving one where he was the fucking he had the eye patch on. And he said bang, 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 and that shit too,
He's talking about, ooh, you sure look good. And Pam was like, which one? He was like, whoa.
Yeah, he talking about, which one you looking at? He's like, don't talk about his eyes shit. Yeah.
Hold on. Remember the role he had when he was in Soul Plane and shit when he was blind?
Oh, yeah.
You know the lady the older lady he was sitting next to?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's his real wife.
All right. I never knew that.
That was his real wife.
When he was fingering the mashed potatoes. He said, "Oh, you ain't no baby."
Yo, Pop had some memorable.
Shorty walked off on him. He was fingering it.
He was hitting.
You ain't no baby either.
And his role, he played in. He appeared in a couple music videos. I remember he was on that "Give It to Me" video with Jay-Z.
Oh yeah. He was like, "I'm Jay-Z," and she was like, "Come on," like that.
Right. His I can't never forget though the classic episode on the Wayans Brothers when he was acting like the young Pops and he had the white Timbs, he had the white Butters. I was like, yo. And Marlon was like, damn, you tight, son. I gotta hold that shit. Marlon, and he had the dot-eye jacket and shit. Marlon was like, that shit tight, bro. I need to hold that shit. I never forget that shit, man. Yeah.
I still watch that when they play the reruns.
Yeah, he don't really get his credit. When you think of Friday and all that, he delivered a lot of the funny parts in that shit.
You ain't taking no low here.
Yeah, he's like number 1 and number 2. He's like, number 2, you ain't taking that shit here. He better go to the street. That shit. But what really rung home to me, and I saw this on the internet, was that people was talking about the one scene. If you remember when Craig went to go get his gun and he was taken out, and they was like, people don't know how pivotal that was. That scene, and for black people in general, to let people know, yo, you put the guns down. That's what's wrong with people. And this was 92 maybe when that came out, 95. And it was like, yo, put the guns down. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all want to fight. I mean, y'all scared to get an ass whooping.
Right,
you wanted to, you know what I mean, shoot.
Right.
And
shoot first.
That was a powerful message that rang out to the community to this day, and he delivered that.
Fight another day.
Yeah.
To fight another day.
He said, Smokey going through some. I gotta walk him home. But that was a powerful scene, and you see
Come on, Craig.
Yeah.
Get up, Craig.
Yeah.
Come on, Craig.
And that's another thing too. He watch his son out there fighting. They ain't try to do nothing crazy jump Devo or none of that shit. Yeah, you gonna fight. Either you gonna get your ass whooped, but you gonna learn a lesson, and y'all gonna live to fight another. That's what's wrong with the community in general. That motherfucker get his ass whooped, he come back and shoot somebody, or you know what I mean. Y'all fought, get over it. Y'all can shake hands or don't speak, but damn, everybody both got a life to live. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that's missing in our community. And that was a powerful message. don't know.
That ain't happening no more.
Yeah,
man.
you ain't get that no
you
more.
go up to my ass or take an L and motherfuckers still come back and shoot you. I mean,
These motherfuckers don't even want to fight you no more. They just want to straight shoot you. No,
They
I'm cool.
jump you.
Yeah.
I got you. I see you of it.
Or even the era of people, like, I remember, like, back in the day when motherfuckers, like, if they was too big for you, they didn't even fight you. They'd be like, man, I ain't wasting my time with you, dog. Like, you know what I mean? I'll smack the shit out you or something like that. But they didn't, like, just beat on. Like, now you see motherfuckers just beating on people that you know that they can't fight. Like, why the fuck you? Why you throwing them around like a rag doll and all that? It's been times when niggas like, yo, like, don't make me put my hands on you, but I know I'm bigger than you. I'm not gonna put my hands on you. Yeah, back in the day, it was like that. Now motherfuckers see you, they know you small. W. They just want to fuck you up. They looking at it like W. I'm just gonna fuck you up.
And then you gotta think that little motherfucker. If he barking so much, he probably got something with it.
Right. That is true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you just, both sides of the spectrum. You gotta watch yourself around here, man.
Yeah.
That fighting shit over for me though.
It is, man. Like, you gotta pick at these days and these times. You gotta pick who you argue with. Like, my road rage is totally different now. Like, I just changed the way I act with people. Like,
battles, bro.
Like, some shit you just gotta really learn, especially when you got stuff to lose. Like, I tell people, like, you can't be a hothead when you got kids or, you know what I mean? Like, you living for things. Like, I find these days the people who too hot-headed and stuff like that is the people that don't value the shit that they got.
Not at all.
Facts.
Right.
But when you hot-headed like that, you know, and you don't have nothing to lose, they're the ones that you target.
Yeah, that's the ones that get it. But, like, I think, like, my temper was bad as it coming younger. But I think when I start to think about shit, like, I've been in situations where I was in my car with my kids and I'm arguing with people driving, and I had to sit back and tell myself, like, yo, you can't be doing that shit. Like, you know what I mean?
That nigga been a hothead since he was a pup. Our first encounter, nigga tried to hit me with a stick. Like,
that's how we was fighting when we was kids, yeah.
Yo, real rap. We was all playing around and shit. I forgot, we playing wrestling. And I grabbed him, I slammed him or something.
No, he tried power drive me, tried to put me on my neck. I ain't playing that shit.
He ran to the crib, came back with a hockey stick. I was like, yo.
He was gonna fuck you up.
I was scared as shit. My brother told me, like, yo, don't run. I was running. Yo, like,
why you go back?
I think we run like
we was like,
I was like 10.
If he was 10, I was probably 8 or 9.
Yeah. Not fucking playing.
Yeah.
So you did hit him.
No, I ain't get a chance to hit him. The nigga that hit me first.
My brother was like, yo, turn around, stop running. I just swung with my eyes going to hit him and shit.
Ever since then, we've been brothers.
That's how
so y'all fought and then y'all was cool.
It wasn't even a fight.
It wasn't a fight,
but it was like I swung. I don't even know where I landed at with the punch.
But that's some shit you just go through. Like, if I told you how many times me and Trig probably fought, like, it's just like, you know what I mean?
Surprised.
Yeah.
He probably was the only fight I had, like, throughout, like, my homies growing up.
Yeah.
All my other homies, they fought him, Trig, my other man, Kel, they fighting left and right.
Yeah.
We was in a car all parked. They started swinging on each other. Like, just brotherly love.
Brother shit,
I always
man.
vowed. I said I'll never fight my brothers, but I almost fought one of them.
So what was the argument with you?
Over anything.
Like, that's my shit.
It'd be over anything.
It was never over a female.
It don't be over like
chicken. Oh, food. No.
No, it'd be principles and bravado. When you dealing with a lot of men and people, like, you know, that's just we coming up. We all got testosterone and shit like that. That's how it go. But to bring it back, you see how R.I.P. to Pops though. Let's get back to it.
R.I.P. to Bang Bang Bang.
Yeah, Mr. Bang Bang.
Biggity Bang. Ain't never gonna be another one. And I heard they was doing a reboot too, man. Boondocks too. So
yeah, he was supposed to do the next season of Boondocks. They said they was talking about him being in the next Friday, and it's like, you got casting different. They can get rid of Smokey and Friday and still carry that shit on. Then Pops gonna be missed, but they'll figure a way to do it. Mm-hmm. But we talked about this last week, like towards the end of episode 41, and we ain't really do a deep dive in it. Y'all saw the interview with Charlamagne. Charlamagne interviewed Gucci Mane after his co-host Angela Yee and DJ Envy declined to do the interview because Angela Yee didn't feel comfortable based off of some based off of some shit that he said to her. He didn't feel comfortable. Charlamagne still sees the opportunity to take the interview, and the back and forth going on was like, well, was he all right for doing that? Should he did that? Or
I feel like
do you miss the opportunity because they just co-workers, or do they consider themselves family and he shouldn't have did that if both say no? You know what I mean?
I feel like if they was family, then nah, you don't do that because you ride for who you came with. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that just goes with us. If anything ever happened, you don't feel comfortable. Priests don't feel comfortable about talking to somebody. I ain't gonna go ahead and see
still
the
talking.
opportunity. Like that's like
and put it on your own. He put it on his own platform, like his own YouTube page and all that shit, and it was like a thing. But I said the same thing too. Like if
y'all already got clout, I could see if you was trying to make your podcast the club, bigger by getting this side interview. But y'all already got the clout. Like you could have just. And then she felt
some type of way because he was calling her out her name or whatnot.
And he just took it. He was like, "Oh, all right."
That's what I think. That's what bothered me at all. He never at one point.
Female anyway.
He never stepped in and was like when he was calling her bitches and shit like that. Like he never was like, "Yo, bro," like. That probably something. That could have been something.
Like, watch out.
Yeah,
like,
that could have been something. He could have spoke to her spoke to Gucci prior before that. Like, yo, bro, I know you gonna say something that y'all dislike each other. Out of respect for me, can you refrain? Like that's my friend. Like, regardless how you feel about her, you sitting there with me and it's not comfortable for me to
and
you
she's
to
not
say.
even here to defend herself.
Right. You're not gonna sit here and say So you calling her X, Y, and Z, and it's like. But like you looked on the other end of the spectrum with it is like when people start getting that much fame is like he felt like he missing out on an opportunity like to do the interview.
But how much clout you gonna get for that? Nobody even cares.
Well, he was rolling it out like it was a thing he was doing. It wasn't a Breakfast Club interview. That was a Charlamagne and Gucci Man sit down. Maybe Charlamagne gonna start sitting down with more people. Like maybe it was like that.
He's probably branching away from.
So did you?
That's cool.
Either that or it's like did you let your own financial gain kind of cloud how you feel about people that you consider family.
Yeah, probably.
Or like when you go back to when we talk about Fizz and Omarion, like maybe they just co-workers.
Yeah, that could be true too.
You don't. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't think so because how they act on the Breakfast Club, they got like a good rapport with each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't assume like
maybe to him it's just business now.
Yeah, and then like
nobody was with him when they was about to jump his ass. When they about to jump his ass,
Kevin, them niggas still don't want it.
Yeah,
at the same token, though, then if it's just a business venture, then what respect do you owe your coworkers?
None. If it's just
none. If that's somebody you still in the trenches with day in and day out, like. Do you owe them a level of respect? Regardless, we may not be personal friends, but like, how the fuck you feel about somebody that like, all right, me and you work side by side every day. How much respect do you have for a person like that?
It's limited. I'll say that. It's limited. It
gotta be. To me, it sounds like you trying to branch out though.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what it sounded like.
So at some point, you had to decipher. Damn.
Yeah, he is the one with the books and all that.
That's
shit.
like when you, and that's like when you go solo. You got your group and you go solo. It's like, damn, like I love y'all and I want y'all to make it too, but it's more money in this for me. Like I'm sorry.
If QDZ can get a TV, can get a show.
Right.
Quincy Carter, what's his name? Quincy Carter or some shit like that. The Quincy Show.
Yeah, the Q.
Yeah, the Q. That's what it is.
If he could do that,
then I'm guessing.
Still got a radio show. Shit. If fucking
maybe they can carry on.
What's my man can do with the mustache? So they Steve Harvey.
Oh yeah.
Listen, man, there's outlets out here. He already got the podcast thing.
Yeah,
got a little TV show. He already do his own little shit on the side too, like with HBO. And
maybe that's the wave. But I mean, me from experience, man, loyalty is everything.
But again, if he ain't loyal to it, man,
I'm about to come out with a clothing line and say loyalty over love because that shit is way more important. I think it's way bigger.
You gotta cut that part out because somebody might try to take it. You know what I mean? You gotta cut that part out. You know what I mean? Somebody gonna come out with a joint. You be like, hold up, we gotta sue him now.
Right. Trademarking. But the Halloween weekend just passed and I just we decided to like discuss it. Let's recap like Halloween. What y'all see was like the best costumes you seen?
I see.
What you seen? Period from like the experience because it's evolving. It's years later. We not trick or treating, but
I actually had to work, so I didn't see a lot. But just being on social media, I seen some cool ones. Like I seen like Khloe Kardashian. She did what What's the black and white lady name? What's her name?
So you gonna give me the line?
Goddamn, the dogs.
Cruella DeVille.
Yeah,
I
she
seen
did that,
that,
and the baby was one of the dogs. I thought that was
Dalmatians.
cute. Lyra, it was one of the Dalmatians. Lyra Galore did the same thing. I thought that was cute because they really dressed up with the dress and the two-tone hair. I thought that was cute. Fabulous do his whole thing. He did Toy Story.
Oh, all right, I did see that.
So I really like when they do it, like things like that. So I thought it was real cool. But my whole thing is like, I know these kids ain't asked to be that. Like,
yeah, that is
I don't
true.
like to see that. I don't like to see that when parents
there was a bunch of Nipsey Hustles this year.
Right.
I ain't seen none of them.
Yeah, I saw a couple one line.
Yeah, like
everybody who had braids is Nipsey.
I seen where one was Felicia and one was
Craig.
One was Felicia and what was the other girl
Deba.
that was on the block? His girlfriend?
Who? Craig's girlfriend?
Yeah, Craig's girlfriend. The other one was
What was her
Felicia,
name?
and the kids was Smokey and Craig. I was like, man, you know them
How
kids
can you
ain't
explain
asked for
that shit to your kids when they
and
get
they like
older,
kids that they picked up.
I heard
on they hip and shit.
Oh.
I'm like, I know they ain't know nothing about no fucking Friday.
I can agree with like a mother, daughter, or a whole family doing a whole dress up. But how can you explain to your kid when they get older, like, Mom, who the hell is this? Or Dad, who
you Smokey.
Like, they didn't even see Friday yet.
But when you do that, you should cater. Like, I think you should cater to the how you say Fab and them. They cater to Toy Story. Yeah. They didn't dress their kids up to their level. They dressed down to their kids. So,
but what I seen, I haven't seen a lot of trick or treaters around the neighborhoods, and I was speaking to like a lot of people. And a lot of people like they was telling me like they don't do it because they just don't trust it. Like because we're in a different time now. Like when we was growing up. Our parents, I don't even remember a time when my mom or my father was actually with me trick-or-treating. Like, the neighborhood was just that safe. You could knock on the door. You had people willingly to give you candy. Nowadays, you got to worry about pedophiles, let alone somebody robbing your house. So you come in with a
casing your joint.
Might be a little midget out there. Get that shit up. But like a lot of people I've talked to in the neighborhood, they was like, yo, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not opening my door for nobody. And they was like, I don't know, like me having a child, my daughter's only a couple months, but as she get older, I'm like wondering, like, damn, where will I ever take my child to trick or treat?
To the store?
You know?
That's when
to the store?
My daughter went to the stores.
Oh, to the store? Like at a mall?
Like Walmart, different stores in La Plaza. She got a whole bunch of candy. They was doing that.
We had
she ain't go to nobody's house. She didn't want to.
The forecast called for rain. It was supposed to rain. It didn't. So we took my kids and a couple of my little cousins. We took them to the mall. And they didn't get as much candy, but it wasn't about the candy. It was about them dressing up and going to, you know what I mean? They got to say trick or treat and stuff like that. But I think that a lot of that reflects on like what you said. That's a valid point too. But just the economy these days, people don't have it. Like to stand out there or people not home. Before, a lot of people worked. When we grew up, a lot of people was home by 3 o'clock, or somebody was home to actually give out the candy. Motherfuckers working 2 jobs. They working doubles. And they don't even take some kids. They sending their kids with other parents to go out trick or treating. Or this day and age now, you have to go to Halloween neighborhoods, like neighborhoods that's known for that. Yeah,
and then I went to Fox. I think Fox Chase.
Fox Chase is a big neighborhood on it. That's where I usually go.
Some people have enclosed porches.
Right.
They left their door open where you can only be in the enclosed porch, and they had little things set up like a hand that came out. I was like, oh shit! You get the candy. It's a bowl of candy right there. You get the candy and leave out. I'm like, hello, like they really left it open. I was like, that's crazy.
That because I was talking to one of my somebody that came to my job one night, and they was just telling me how like people they actually wouldn't. Take their kids to like the regular neighborhood. They would actually take them outside the neighborhood, and they were like, pull up. It'd be like a busload of kids getting off a bus. And you'd be like, they ain't even from our neighborhood. Yeah, I mean,
some people like I know when you go up Fox Chase, like a lot of them people in that neighborhood know that it's more than the neighborhood kids. They go up there, but they expect that type of load. They're known for being a Halloween neighborhood. They go all out. Then you got neighborhoods like Roxborough and other places like a Halloween neighborhood. I've been out there sometimes and you go out there like 5:30, 6 o'clock. Some people ain't even get home from work and they already got a bucket of candy and a note saying that take 1 or take 2, please. Yeah. And they really just make it out to that. And like some neighborhoods know that, like, I don't give a fuck where you come from, but you come to get some candy. Then you got some neighborhoods like I thought about like decorating for it and stuff like that. But it's like, how many kids gonna actually come through my block? Because I might be the only block. Like it's probably two houses on my block that did it, and it's people. It's people who around my neighborhood. What I saw where people was actually transporting their kids in a car because you have to. You can't walk no more because you won't get enough candy.
Right.
You got to go 10 blocks to get 10 houses. Like really that bad.
Wow. And that's my thing.
Yeah, I know it's areas around here that actually do it because we racked up pretty good
Some
a couple
areas,
years
I
ago.
I don't want no fucking candy from there. I seen your cat sitting on the porch and shit like that.
Like some of the back ways, like around here, whereas though, like they have the whole porch set up and like scaring kids on the porch. I'm like, oh shit, like they really take it serious, but it's not that many houses.
I see the meme and motherfuckers passing out oodles and doodles.
Oh yeah.
Some people go all out, man. I see one of my coworkers, he just moved into the house and he was giving away fucking canned sodas, 50-cent bags of chips, like full candy bars and shit like that. I was like, yo, you going all the fuck out. You might try to grab somebody. You got all that candy. You try and grab somebody in there, some shit like that. But what I would say, like, I like this time of the year, like, but I'm not a big scary movie watcher. What about y'all? No.
I just
still ain't watching that. Still ain't watching that. What? Candy.
Still ain't watching Candy. Yeah. 31 years old. I still won't say that nigga name in the mirror.
I don't want to feel like that in the movie theater. Like, oh shit! Like
I actually enjoy stuff like that better in the movie theaters, like suspenseful stuff. I don't like demonic stuff because I think that shit real. But like Michael Myers and shit, I can do it, but it got to be in the movie theater. I just start watching Hocus Pocus and shit. Hocus Pocus was getting to me a couple years ago.
My shit was Candyman. Candyman, he the legend. I swear to God, like, he a hood legend. Like, but besides Candyman. This might be a little bit before your time, but it was this joint called Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, I used to be afraid of clowns for like my whole
my daughter is.
Yeah, look, 10 years in, listen, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was scared of clowns. I wouldn't even go to the circus. Like, I was like, fuck that. Like, I hate clowns until like what movie I saw that actually got me past it. I don't fucking remember.
Krusty the Clown on
I forgot what movie. Some movie got me past. Like,
was it?
It probably was it because I thought it was funny. Like,
no, not that first one.
No, the first one was funny.
Nigga.
The first one was funny to me.
The real one, like back in the day, that long ass joint.
It wasn't believable.
When that book started moving, you seen it?
I don't watch
when
that
he
shit.
came out the fucking book, I was scared as shit. I was like, oh fuck this. Like,
hold on, but you don't like demonic movies? Like
no, I don't like sinister stuff like that. That real evil, like exorcism and all that shit. No, stuff like that. Like exorcism.
In his head.
No.
Damn.
Like the Exorcist and all that. I can watch shit like that.
No, I can't watch
that. Because I know
shit.
I believe in that shit.
I believe that shit real. That's why I don't want to watch shit like that.
But I'm gonna tell you shit that I'm scared of. Like not that I'm scared of now, but like them ghost shit, like them ghost.
Yeah,
movies.
The spirits and shit.
That's the same thing. I don't like that shit.
No.
What was that joint? They got like 3 or 4 of them, and then they had night cameras, and they joined, and they just see like the ghost.
That's the Blair Witch.
No, that's another one. It's a paranormal activity.
They had the runny nose. They had the runny nose and shit. The Blair Witch.
It's paranormal activity. I don't watch that. I can't fuck with that.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit.
Paranormal activity shit.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
I know I can't sleep. I ain't gonna be able to
because I believe in spirits and shit. Like, but
me too.
Like that shit scare me. But like that Exorcist.
I don't even like what's the name. I know we on the subject for a long time, but I don't even watch shit like First 48 and shit like that, or like crazy. I'm talking about crazy, not First 48, but like Crazy Wife, like Insane Wives and shit like that. I don't like to think that people that fucking crazy that can do crazy shit like that.
You talking about Snatch?
Yeah, shit like that. I don't watch that shit.
I watch it for hours.
That type of woman that watch that shit, I don't want to be around that type of woman that watch that shit.
You're around the motherfucker. I like it. I don't know. It be like crazy shit. Like he called me ugly one day, and I just like waited to kill him. I'm like, damn.
Like when they was doing like all. I mean, this is a little separate, but when they was doing like all them beheadings and shit like that years back. I used to watch every video.
You fucking crazy. This nigga crazy.
I'm gonna tell you why though.
He watch it all the way up till they cut the head off.
No, I'm be honest though. Like it was to the point like it was real, but it was to the point like, yo, this like I wouldn't believe it. Like something told me like, yo, that shit ain't real. Like even though I know it was real, but like,
as soon as they hit the neck, I cut that shit off. Got to
go. God, bless their soul. But one boy cut the.
God bless his soul after you done watched the nigga.
Yo, I never seen boy squealing like a pig, bro. Like, half his head was all up.
See, I ain't watching no shit like that, bro. You crazy, dog.
How can you stomach? Well, not stomach, but how can you?
I don't even like when people send like, and I tell people stop doing that shit. Like when you in group chats and shit like that, and people send shit like that from Instagram where a motherfucker got his whole head blown off and all that.
Yeah,
I don't want to see shit like
why
that.
Do y'all do that?
You supposed to send a warning before you send shit like that.
No, I remember I seen like. I've never seen nobody
it's
up
real.
close dead.
Fuck
like,
no, I don't want to see that.
Well, I've been to funerals and shit like that, but I'm talking about right after a shooting or some
shit is not the same.
I cannot see that.
I'm weird though. I'm gonna tell you why though.
People I know that see somebody get shot
that.
and all that.
Listen, I can stomach shit like that, but I can't.
And then you
stomach
cook
like...
some broccoli. This nigga ready to throw up. You steam some broccoli. He in here ready to throw up and shit.
You know what I can't stomach though? Like seeing like dead animals. I see like
a possum or something on the road.
like a cat ran over a dead cat or squirrel or
fucking crazy.
Shit, or like or somebody like kill a cow or some shit. Like I'm dead serious. I can't stomach that shit.
This nigga.
How am I talking?
But we saw you backwards and shit. You supposed to be an animal. You an animal soul, dog. You rather watch a cat get killed. You can't.
So you ain't watched The Good Son?
I'm gonna tell you
with Macaulay Culkin, you seen that shit?
Come on, let's move on though. We've been talking this shit for like 30 minutes.
The cats. He shot that dog and ran over the bridge.
They doing it out of instinct to survive, man. People just doing it. I ain't never seen a lion just walk like, I'm gonna kill that motherfucker today. I mean, they killing to survive.
Nigga talking crazy to me. I'm gonna kill that motherfucker.
He trying to take the pride over. Alright, cool. Let's move on.
We was talking about a clip was on Instagram. And it was talking about it was a post regarding what somebody was saying that let me get my train of thought back. Y'all got me on that. Talking about people categorizing your partner as your friend for how long? Like when let's say you with somebody, you're in a relationship and you say, oh, yo, yeah, that's my friend. Well, how long am I just your friend if we've been together 5-6 years to when I'm speaking to my kids? Oh, that's just my friend. That's just my friend.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and read the clip. I'm going to read the post. Okay. I've been dating this guy for over a year now, and he still tells his 13-year-old son that I'm just his friend. When I asked him about it, he says it's because we had some problems, and he doesn't want his son to know me as his girlfriend if we don't end up together. And I don't have kids, so I wouldn't understand. When is the appropriate time for him to tell his son, or should I call things off? Because I don't feel like he takes our relationship serious. I don't know, me having a young one, I'm not quick to put labels on things. I might really care about you, I might love you, but I'm like kind of scared with that.
But you think your kids don't, not your kids, but kids in general, you think they don't know?
Well, like,
they probably,
that's it.
Your kid will categorize something more because they don't know the definition of, oh, that's just mommy friend. They know, well, I see them around each other. That's your girlfriend. That's your boyfriend. Right. Like they categorize it more than what you do.
Nowadays, man. We might have thought something.
But go ahead. Finish what you saying.
I'm just saying we might have thought, oh, that's our friend when we was growing up. But now, man, these little kids. If you know you ain't with mommy or daddy, then mommy and daddy ain't together. Then who is this guy?
Who this guy that always be around?
But then on the flip side, over a year,
right?
And
at the same time, I understand some part what he said when he said that. It's hard to be understanding to a person when they have kids and you don't.
Yeah.
So you don't understand that. You don't understand that if this don't work out, I gotta tell somebody that I gotta tell my child that, that somebody that I told you was gonna be around for a long time is not gonna be around.
Yeah. Or and just I like that he actually did give her when I don't want to say excuse or reason, like we did have had some problems. He probably thought it was touch and go for a second. So I kind of understand, but then at the same time, it's been a year.
Right.
Wow.
I was reading like the comments and shit.
Well, years
like,
not.
Leave him, sis. He don't know.
No,
sis.
but I think the internet made a year seem forever because the way people they try to change it.
I feel like you have a strong no or a yes at over a year. She said over a year. I feel like
you could be fucking somebody for a year and y'all nothing but fuck buddies and just time just passed. That don't mean nothing. Y'all went on a couple dates. Y'all fuck. Y'all, especially if a girl took some time to let you fuck. So y'all might have been talking for 2 months and you ain't fucked. Now you fucked. Now you trying to figure out what it is.
Relationship start for guys. What's your fuck?
No, but for real, like, so what do you?
Yeah, a year is not
categorize that shit though.
I don't know, but I don't think a year. I think
is that the new thing now? Like, yo, we date, we fuck for a couple months, and then we figure it out. Do we want to?
Yeah, it's like, do you? All right, first of all, you got to figure out if you like fucking the motherfucker first. Like,
no, I do get that part.
Yeah, then after that, it's like, all right, when you start to get to know a person on another level, like. And I was talking to somebody about that too, and we're going to get in that a little later. Like, when you categorize what's the most important things for a man, when you look at what a man value in a woman, it's like, can you be a homemaker, a mother, and shit like that if I'm really taking you serious? Mm-hmm. So it's like, I got to figure out, do you have that in there? I know you got good pussy, but what about anything else?
And you don't meet the real person until after 3 months. You with their representative.
If they wait and give you sex for 2 months, which is rare, but if they waited 2 months to actually give you some pussy, and then you'll meet them
till the third to 3 months in, that's 5 months right there. Nigga.
But people with the woman crush Wednesdays and shit like that made a year seem like an eternity for people. And the way people take their relationship and throw it on the internet and so fast is like, all right. Now, we only really been talking for a couple months and we fucking now and we fucking on a daily basis. Now we together. Now you threw it on the internet. That's the love of your life. But y'all only been together 4 months. And y'all turned that 4 months to 8 months. Now you feel like y'all been together for eternity when y'all really been together 12 months. Like, that's not a long time.
Yeah, but I feel like that's enough.
I can't agree with you on that.
That's enough? I don't think that's enough.
So you ain't know.
If y'all doing everything.
No, we gonna take it personal now. So
the
girl that you dated and
shit.
Fuck that. No, fuck that.
I can tell you I've been with a girl for a fucking year and I knew halfway through it I didn't want to do nothing with her but fuck her.
But you knew.
But I didn't say
under a year. But that wasn't that didn't mean that wasn't the reason I broke it off. No, but I'm saying, but you knew. You already knew in your head. Under a year, you will know.
But that don't mean it will change anything. You could be with a person for a year and a half.
But you knew in your head, though.
You do know.
Thank you. That's all case closed.
But a year won't.
Fucking know.
A year won't.
A bitch know. A nigga know. You know.
Yeah, but a year won't determine if you. Like, I don't even feel like I'm wasting my time if me and you fucking around for a year and I'm just waiting till I move on to my next fucking thing.
Well,
you got good head, so I'm sticking around with this until I find something else next summer. Maybe I want to be a free agent in the summer, so I'm gonna wait.
But as long as y'all on the same page, that's how I look at it.
We're discussing whether or not you know before a year's time. This lady been dealing with this guy over a year. He know whether or not
he knows. She don't fucking know.
She don't fucking know, and that's what that is.
Yeah, he know after the.
He know.
You dating him, he ain't dating you, and I see.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to call you. I don't want to.
I'm seeing in the comments too that he got somebody else that's actually the girlfriend, but you know how bitches.
No, because guys. No, I'm gonna tell you why that because a lot of guys don't do that shit. Like I don't know guys who like. If I'm bringing one girl around my kids and that's I call her my girl, I'm not gonna bring another person around them anyway. Even regardless if I think how they gonna talk, if they old enough to talk, I don't want them to say that somebody else came around. Yeah. So that's not the case. But I think he don't look at her in that situation. He don't look at her like, yo, I'm not telling you my girl because you're not gonna be my girl. We just gonna fuck until this, however long this lasts, and then we gonna move on. Nobody just told it to each other yet. They're like we not gonna be together. But people do this shit all the time.
You agree she should. You agree she should end it?
No, I'm not gonna say end it, but put our foot down with it. Like what the fuck? Like if I'm just your friend, how long I'm gonna be just your friend? So you could get it.
Should have been that.
Right?
Why at the year? Only a year?
No, she didn't say she was dealing with him for just a year. She said over a year.
Over a year could be one day. Over a fucking year. It could be January 2nd.
Like about a year. You come on now. Like, nigga, you know what you don't.
You gotta put your foot down.
Like, you know what you don't. Pussy, then watch me go on a few dates with some other niggas and see how you feel.
In reality.
Or how about I just call you when I need some dick?
But in reality.
And that's probably fine with him.
And then let that be then.
Once the first couple dates or whatever, even after the time y'all fuck or whatever, y'all know what it is.
Niggas know. I know as a female, I know.
Listen, but why would I tell my kids you my girl if I don't even tell you my fucking girl? Why I'm gonna tell them that's my girl? I'm gonna tell you my friend. I'm gonna tell you my friend because you my fucking friend. Like,
yeah, you're right.
What you want me to tell my son? You the little bitch I'm hitting?
He probably already know he's 13.
You know.
Damn, you hit that shit tonight? Yeah, I need to stay.
He probably got the news in his phone. He probably got the news in his phone.
Yeah, I need to stay in the basement tonight, son. You know what I mean?
But I think people, well, y'all think a year is enough time?
I think
a year is a lot?
Cut it off. I think she should set some. You should have been set some standards.
So at the year, you know if you really want to be with a person?
I know before that.
Shit. No,
You meet the real person in a matter of months. They can't keep up a front forever. You gonna meet nice.
You re-meet a person when you live with them anyway. So that's a whole different fucking category.
That's that too. But so what you
so
want
you
to
can
have a
how many
trial
times
where I live with the nigga?
Yes, because I think not a trial period where you live with a person, but I think you can really be into some shit a year in and really don't really know who the fuck you dealing with. Yeah, y'all go on dates, y'all fuck, and y'all hang out at each other's house.
But how?
But you pay your own bills, I pay my own bills. You don't know how good I am with my money. You don't know what my credit score is. You don't know none of that shit.
Talking about another just
at
having
the
a
year?
relationship.
How,
bro?
Yeah,
That's how you get to that know shit somebody. Come through.
Hold up, bro.
People reveal to you what they want you to know.
No, yeah, but not after a year though.
Yeah, bro. Like shit start leaking
after a couple months.
No, but y'all talking in a year. Theoretically, that is a whole year of us taking each other serious. If you meet a girl, I say you DM a girl and you meet a girl. If you start right then and there, then it at least take 4 months till y'all even like on another note where you even serious with a person that you can feel comfortable talking about they fucking bills or they credit. That's not your business the first 2-3 months.
They said they've been going together though, bro, or dating.
No, but you don't. In a year time, you don't start dating a person until about month 4.
No. That's not what she said. That's not what she said. But you do get the representative. Like niggas put. I don't give a fuck who you is. You can be the realest motherfucker. You gonna put on a nice front. For first couple months, you always do it. That's why it's all them butterflies.
You won't even know a nigga. Like, you won't even know a nigga broke. You won't even know a nigga broke.
Like you done borrow all this money from friends, and then now week 4, like, look, we ain't going out this week. I don't fucking got it.
Yeah. The honeymoon stage,
like,
and
I think she should. I think it's past the time where she should have put her foot.
I think that's really understated in relationships. Period. Settled, that people man. Being
she did settle.
Like,
and I feel like before that year came, it should have been like, yo, what's up? If he started acting funny, like, I told you, all right, bye.
But if like you said, he mentioned us having problems. If we on and off and you always, oh, fuck you, I don't need you. Why am I going to tell my son that you something serious if every other week we breaking up or every other month we breaking up? Why am I wasting my time? Because quite frankly, I don't know if we going to be together. Yeah, so why would I tell him?
Facts.
Yeah, like, right. So.
That's why she either keep him around and get what she getting out of it. If she getting anything far as like the physical, if she don't want to date, she can go ahead and start dating. If she don't want to fuck them, she can fuck the other bull. Fuck the bull you been fucking since.
Tell her, somebody add Priest in that comment. Yeah, tell her, look, just fuck them all up, get a little cash app and then fuck them up again. Don't suck his dick.
Fuck the nigga. Look, ladies, fuck the nigga you been fucking and date on the side. And then if that nigga don't care, then let him not care, and you go ahead about your business. Eventually,
let's move on.
No, don't fucking cut me
personal
off.
Priest.
Don't fucking call me off. That's what you do.
That's what we got called it.
Personal praying pizza.
That's what you gotta do.
What I was watching, I saw T.I. had Tiny on his little podcast, and one of the discussions.
Why his little podcast?
That's what somebody told me about my podcast when it first started. Y'all little podcast. When it first started, when I was like, when I tell them like, I'm on a podcast with my homies or whatever, they be like, your little radio show. If it just started, it's little. All right, the fuck.
Leave him alone.
A little podcast.
Your little radio show.
But they was talking about how reasons for marriage, like is it security, love, or like a comfortability, like, and people brought up one dynamic of it that I never thought of it, and that's why I thought to bring this up. That security doesn't always have to be a financial security, but like an emotional security or stuff like that, things of that nature. But like, and then,
like a partner,
yeah, like somebody that I know that'll always be there for me. Like I make my own money.
The way this shit going, it might not. Like I don't know.
If you married for that, I feel sad for you.
Yeah,
for security,
like, it's like
like you got friends and all that shit. Like I don't know.
But do they think like? And I saw something else.
You're gonna be needy. Like if you're not available, I'm like, ugh. like you know.
But when you
but
no, I'm not saying that. See, y'all think it's too literal. But if you dealing with a chick in these day and age, where times is different, where you make your own money, you got your own shit. What do you need somebody for? For your security. Like, you want somebody to make you feel like a woman and make you feel like, no,
not make you feel like a woman.
I mean,
not like a woman. So what is your reason for a man?
I want a companion. Like,
That's security. That's emotional security. That's what the same thing. I don't want you to say.
Like,
no,
if I need somebody to vent to, I don't run to my nigga.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
But that's emotional. I'm not gonna run to my nigga. Like, I'm
no
running
emotional.
To my girlfriend.
No emotional. See, y'all confusing. Emotion is not just when you fucking over the hill and you drawing. Oh my gosh, the world end. That's not just emotional. Emotional is things. Period. Somebody to be there when I win. Somebody to be there when I lose. Somebody to be there and everything in between.
Having my back. Well, yeah, you definitely gonna look for that when you.
As a man,
as a man, you
have your own. You don't need nobody. So what are you married for? For love and security.
Yeah, but you need that too for the venting and for somebody.
That's what I'm saying. So that's your security. You don't need financial security. You need emotional security.
In today's age, you do sometimes need financial security too, bro. No, that's reality. Because I mean, you want to know, if I ever lose all this shit, you got my back.
Got my back.
You know what I mean, to help me build this shit back up or take care of me.
So what trumps everything? Where do love fall in the spectrum? Does love have to be number one in marriage?
For me, yeah.
I feel like when I get married, it's gonna be love. I don't want to be with nobody else. I don't want to see nobody else, and that's just it. You're it for me, and that's why I want to get married.
You find that shit.
Yeah, right. Shit.
No, I think you need a little bit of all that shit though, bro.
I think you do too, but I think love's at the trump all that though.
But wait, for me to say I love you, you giving me that anyway. And you give me the right balance
No, because and you can say you love the motherfucker that's fucking you. And that don't mean like, you know what I mean? That's not the same thing. Love is one of the most overrated expression that people give people. People tell people they love them all the fucking time. That don't mean shit.
I love you, bro.
That doesn't mean shit though. I can walk out and then you can talk shit about me behind my back. Not saying that you will, but I'm just saying love is like loyalty is something that you can show a fucking person. Like, that has to be the most.
Though, if I tell you I love you, giving me all that, it's no, I don't know about that. It's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's no question there. So I'm getting that. I'm getting the emotional from you. I'm getting the physical.
How much is the word love overused? Like,
no, we're talking about marrying for, like, we know it's bigger down here than just saying I'm just saying. You going out on the ledge.
I think you're going somewhere else with it.
No, I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying though, to be general.
A real motherfucker say love you.
All right, well, listen. Like for example, they say like you married for sickness and health, right? If you sitting down with a marriage counselor, they be like, you sit somebody that you know you love and you know you gonna be with, right? If they say, yo, you gonna still marry this person if they
sickness and health?
Do sickness, like it's easy for you to say right then and there, yes, yeah. It's easy to say I'm gonna love that person through all the bullshit, right. And to that bullshit get on the front door, like,
and it's hard, but you stay.
They keep shitting on themselves. Like it's a whole different scenario then, like, so I can't.
So you gonna leave? You gonna leave if somebody?
I'm just telling you. I don't know if you're not. Unless we've been through some shit where you had to be loyal to me and actually did some shit that showed me that, then just because you tell me
taking no vows. That's simple.
But I don't know people. I don't know people who get married, who ready to get married. They go to some type of marriage counseling and they agree, like, you know what, we not ready to get married. That shit is bullshit. If you going to get married counseling
and you going at each other in the therapy session, then I feel like that would be the step to say, you know what, we're not ready.
But are you willing to do that? Do you know people?
I was told that before you actually get married, you should go married.
But if you already planning your marriage and all that shit, how many people?
But that's why you never should plan it though.
Right away. You should get yourself at least 2 years.
If y'all propose or whatnot, y'all should, before y'all actually take that next step, y'all should go see a counselor.
I think that's
my question is to y'all, both of y'all. If you go to marriage counseling and whoever the counselor is make you realize some shit like, yo, you know what?
You don't really know this nigga.
Are you? Where do you go from there? Do y'all go? All right, you know what? We gonna go our separate ways.
I think we need to take more time to get to know each other. Yeah. It's simple as that.
You know what? That could be the blessing and the beauty of the relationship.
You can probably figure out some shit. You know what? This is not the move for me, because for me, marriage is forever.
Right.
I don't want to get a divorce.
Yeah, my shorty think like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You can't even get out this one. This is all the fucking papers, all right? This sign this shit, I'm done, all right? No, I'm taking you for everything.
But people, what's the name that people take people for granted for that shit though? It's like, if somebody tell you that, I'm never going to divorce you. All right, well, I'm going to put you through the fucking ring and we still going to be married.
You got people like, you know how some, women and men nowadays, they stand on that pedestal where it's like, oh, you still married, but we've been separated for years. Yeah. So what the fuck is up? Oh shit, what sign of paper? Like some people don't want to deal with somebody like that.
They give you a certain amount of years. If nobody signed, it's just automatically it's automatically over.
I did not know that.
Because I know somebody that was getting.
But I'm saying you can take people for granted like that. Like I know she ain't gonna never divorce me, so I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. Like some people gotta operate like that.
They ain't say they was gonna separate me, you dumbass.
But then again, if you got a lot more to lose, because I know motherfuckers like we all know, you got some people that stay in it because it's cheaper to keep it.
Well, I know a lot.
It's like damn, you built a business and shit.
And
like
a woman might not leave you because like you talking an instance when people got kids and stuff like that. Why the fuck I'm gonna divorce you? So anything happen to you, fuck around with these chicks in these streets and all that, all your shit go to somebody else. I'm gonna stay married to you. I'm gonna just keep fucking around whoever I'm fucking around with, but I'm gonna get your picture. Until he got more in his bank than you got, I'm gonna stay married to you.
That's crazy.
That's the reality of it.
That's crazy.
So but you would never do that then?
What?
Would you ever go to marriage counseling?
Yeah, I think that's something you need to do.
How about you, Priest?
Yeah.
I think that's something you need to do. Like
I think I would. That's because I feel like if y'all do find out shit about each other, like you don't know about your lover like this shit, you're like, damn, I didn't know you was that into shit like that.
But I was seeing that, you know how people always talk about it, everybody go to baby showers but nobody go to weddings and shit like that. Well, if a fucking wedding costs the same much as a baby shower, I feel like a lot of motherfuckers would be married. And I think really the price of these fucking weddings really hold people back from getting married.
I've seen actually
people taking out loans for $20,000 and shit like that.
You know what I thought about actually? I don't know if I want to get married. Like it's either gonna be City Hall and I have a big reception, or it's gonna be a commitment ceremony, like on God.
Man, you know what all that fucking money you can do? I have a crazy ass honeymoon or something like that.
Yo, I know people who say
you owe child support. I'm your wife now. I gotta pay that shit with you.
So you don't want no papers? You don't want no papers?
I really don't want no papers, to be honest. Like I've seen a lot of shit go down. Like you lose a house. Like if they make more, you gotta pay them. If you make more, you gotta pay them alimony. Suck my dick, dog. I'm not doing none of that shit.
Well, you shouldn't be married no bum ass nigga if you gotta pay.
No,
I don't know, bro. People who pay alimony.
Anything can happen. You could lose everything and then lose your drive. Then what? I got to pay you because you want to be a bum.
So I got a question. I got a question to ask both of y'all. Like, while we on the topic of marriage, like, how y'all feel about hyphenated names? Like when you get married, nah.
You gotta take my shit.
If you want my shit, take it all or none of that. Balls deep or none of that.
Hyphenated shit. No.
You take the whole name? No hyphenation.
No hyphen.
Even with like the fact you got a daughter, your name. Well, you got brothers, so your name live on. I heard of people saying that like they father wanted them to hyphenate their name because they don't have sons. But
I thought about that shit.
But my thing is about it, like, not only do you have to hyphenate your name, but you want to hyphenate your kid's name too if you have sons. So that shit ain't gonna never end. Everybody gonna be hyphenated. Yeah. And then what you do what you do if your name hyphenated and you marry somebody that's regular? Like now your kid got 3 names. Like how the fuck that work? Like I was having a deep conversation about this shit.
Hyphenated name.
Now you hyphenated. But Tuesday is election day, and we want to just encourage everybody to go out and vote. You know what I mean?
You seen the wages for PA?
Probably don't even know. What?
You seen the wages for PA?
Yeah, if you see
shit's still in the 7s.
$750.
So what? You're a better job.
My shit is. No, I agree with that too. No, but somebody got to.
That shit was $5.
Hold on.
But you got to say that somebody has to do that job regardless.
Right.
And if a company.
But you know, you got a lot of people that work the drugstores that's already collecting a pension though.
Yeah, but still, regardless, if the motherfucker that's working at McDonald's right now get a better job, somebody has to take that job and make that shitty wage.
Young kids,
and if you look,
that's what it's for. I worked at McDonald's when I was in high school.
But Steven, when you was in high school, what the fuck is that money gonna get you?
It was getting me a trans pass. It was getting
you living at your parents for the most part.
Yeah,
but that's still not enough money.
Hold on.
No, like what you want
in this day and age?
I was making bank.
Bro, hold on.
I ain't had to pay for
So listen. If
my
you make
mom
it,
took care of my cell phone bill. I ate at home.
First of all, times is hard. A lot of times. And I know you did it. I did the same thing. If you working, your mom asking you to kick in for some bills.
Yeah, $50 every time I got paid. That's cool.
Listen, I'm not knocking that. But reality is how I feel about it. And maybe I got my childhood taken away from me a little too early because I started working early.
Yeah, I started
Your
working
kids should be focused on school. Now, whether they want to get a job on their own and make a little extra money, that's them being responsible and taking, up their time to want to, make some money.
But you got to remember, everybody not in a position to say that go make the money and keep it as your money. Some people in the position is go to work and get a job because I can't afford to take care of you no more. So you need to start taking care of yourself.
I realized that. I'm saying as a kid. But with that being said, that pressure should be on the kid. First of all,
to pay the bills, I understand that.
I don't want my kid thinking, if
you don't bring no money,
not even that. They working at McDonald's making $15 an hour, or I'm gonna stay at McDonald's for the rest of my life. Okay. Because I'm making good money.
Right, I understand.
And now they goal was initially I wanted them to be a doctor or something like that. But no, they making $17 an hour at McDonald's.
But what I'm Chick-fil-A.
But what I'm telling you is, what $15 an hour felt like to us when we was working at McDonald's does not feel like that to them because of how much shit costs. Before, you could take your check if it was let's say your check was $250 on some $5.50 an hour for a week or some shit like that. Yeah. And you can go get a $100 pair of sneaks and still have $150. Yep. Sneaks $180 now. That's you need about.
You want though. Yeah. You don't have to get that $180 sneaks.
Bro, the same sneaks that Bro, at some point, what can you buy? What can you buy for $80? Bro, what kind of sneaks for a man you could buy for $80?
Bro,
you're not a man. Hold on. You're a teenager.
If you're a teenager boy, you wear a man's size.
Hold on. First of all, I follow apps just like you follow apps. You get a lot of shit for the low.
And then you go to school with kids. Like, you know how this being in school.
Hold on. But fuck all that. You
be like, damn.
No, his son is going to be
his son's going to be flying
at a firm.
My nephew
by 13. They had a fucking firm.
No, that
shit going to hit him. When
it already hit me.
When my nephew was like, yo, damn, we want the Yeezys. 250.
Nah, fuck that. We don't even listen to you.
Hold on. That's 600 right there, 2 pairs.
Nah, I'm just telling you, it hit me far as like
you gotta teach a kid to be humble.
Yeah, I do that, but my thing is when you talking about if you equate the wages to a wage, like a kid could take $1, we could take $1 and get 4 things from the store.
No, true.
You telling kids that y'all need to be more thrifty. No, you can't be that thrifty with $1 because shit not a quarter no more.
Yeah, but you gotta tell them to be humble.
The bag of chips we used to buy for a quarter. No, not accept that we supposed to make more money, bro. You telling people, well, just accept the times harder than what they are.
No, it is. They do gotta accept that, dog.
No, they don't. We gotta hire the wage. We gotta raise the wage, bro. Not accept the wage.
It's gonna be days, yo, we can't get this right now.
It's no way that when we
arguing two different things.
My thing is no way. That's how I look at it. It's no way that when I was of that young age, it was now it's only $2 more. I was working.
That's what I'm saying. You talking about
$5.25.
You talking about 15 years ago,
and now it's only $2 more. That's horrible.
I understand.
And everybody else up to 10 and shit like that.
I understand what H mean as far as like being more thrifty and stuff like that. But at the same time, like you trying.
So you telling me, right? You'd rather have somebody making the same amount of you now. You putting in all this work.
Not the same amount.
See, you looking at that. That's a whole nother argument. That's a whole nother argument, though.
Damn near the same amount.
What?
Hold on. Look at it. You doing what you do at your job, right? Yeah. You bust your ass.
That's a whole nother argument, bro.
It's not a whole nother argument because if I'm busting my ass,
it should be more than $2. $20 more.
Hold up. So a motherfucker making $15 or $17 an hour working at McDonald's, that's
nigga, it's at $7. When I was working, I'm 30 years old. I'm 30. When I was working as a teenager, it was $5.
I say that too. I'm like
$9 or $10.
It's a teenage job. They don't require nothing from you.
$9 or $10.
You can't even pay $50 on a cell phone bill.
Facts.
Bro. A TransPass costs $$5-$6. Everything went up.
Hold on. You can. It's just you living above your means, nigga.
So they can't get to work.
You could get a Metro phone for or a Boost Mobile.
Why? If you working
for $50? Because
that's the
what's the reason? You can stay home and have a Metro phone.
Hold on. No,
it's still a phone.
You're working because you want that cell phone. You want a cell phone, right? It's not saying you had to settle for that iPhone, whatever XR, paying $150 a month.
That'll teach you. I get that part. I get that part. Means. But it's so you agree with it being $7.
I'm not arguing staying within the means. I'm just arguing how much means it is.
If you want better, if you want more out of
you
life,
agree with it being $7. You're okay with that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That shit was $5.15 when I started.
We see who ain't voting the fuck tomorrow.
Make sure y'all go out there vote tomorrow.
Please.
Oh, fuck
it's
that.
episode 42.
Niggas gonna be out here.
Hang it up.
Niggas gonna be out here. You gonna make dollars? Yeah, I got about
$7. You gotta work 42 hours.
It's the gang, man.
We out.
Y'all niggas
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.